Hi, I'm Stephanie Johnson of Esoteric Technologies, and I'd like to show you the new wheel editor that we have introduced in the latest version of Astro Gold, version 5.6.4. We're excited to bring you the new wheel editor, which allows you to modify the style and the layout of your chart wheels. You can edit existing chart wheels or create new ones, and these new ones can be anything from changing the style of your wheel to adding rings with decans, terms, triplicities and lunar mansions. You don't have to be worried about making mistakes because Astro Gold's own built-in chart wheel styles always remain fixed and are not editable, even by accident. So before I begin to show you how, let me give you some examples of what can be done. You can change the types of rings and the order in which they appear in your chart wheel. And you can choose from several different ring types, including chart points, zodiac rings of various types such as signs, decans, terms, triplicities, lunar mansions, cusp annotation, house numbering, house cusp lines, and aspectarian. You can also change the visual appearance of each ring, including the inner and outer radius of each ring, how wide or long you would like the tick marks, positions of items within each ring, and various other ring-specific options. So let's get started. To create or edit a wheel style, open the wheel editor by going to Astro Gold's View menu, choose the wheel editor item in the list, or you could go to Preferences, Wheels, and then click on the Wheel Editor button, which is above or next to the list of wheel styles. Command W will also do it. Once you have the wheel editor open, select your wheel type, uni, bi, tri or quad. Firstly, you choose an existing wheel style as your starting point. It may be the one that is already showing in the editor, or you could use the Actions pop-up menu and choose the Open option, and choose your chart to work from. Let's start with a uni wheel. And let's look at the available actions. There's Add Rings. Here you see several different ring types, which we'll look at shortly. Remove Ring. Save Wheel As. All the edited wheel designs can only be saved into the app's support folder. You can save as many styles as you like. Next, Delete Wheel. Don't worry, you can't go wrong with this. Even if you delete, the default wheels will remain. Undo. You can undo and redo any action. Let's also start with a simple but common request to become familiar with the wheel editor. Adding the retrograde symbol to your planets on your main chart. Currently, Astro Gold's main chart wheel has the retrograde planets in red. Many people ask, so let's add the R symbol. Go to Chart Points. Click on Display Items under Property and choose Degree Min Retro. That's it, you're done. So let's add a ring. Go to Add Ring and look at Editing the Ring Properties. As said previously, the different types include zodiac signs, sign rulers, Ptolemaic terms, Egyptian terms, triplicities, and lunar mansions. When you add a ring, it gets added as a new outermost ring. So let's add the new triplicities option. Once you have added this ring, you can then move it inwards and outwards by clicking on the stepper at the top of the rings table. If you're like me, you might wonder, what's the rings table? Well, you find the rings table by clicking on the ring. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Then move the triplicities in or out. You can look at the ring's other properties as we did earlier. To revert to viewing the full wheel design, unselect any selected ring. You just click on the All or Off buttons at the top of those tables. What's next? After editing, creating a wheel design, if you wish to retain your changes, you must choose the Actions Save Wheel As menu option to save it. You then name it whatever you like and save to. And as I said previously, you can do as many chart designs as you like. We have also added an option under the wheel editor where you can preview your charts. This is really handy if you're doing many that are very similar. That's it for now for getting started in the Astro Gold wheel editor. I am very excited about this latest addition to Astro Gold, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Please stay tuned to our social media for further tips, and make sure that you're on our mailing list to receive further instructions on editing by wheels, etc. And also stay tuned for further feature additions to Astro Gold MacOS from the team that brought you the original Solar Fire.